Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform called Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. I want to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform we are using to pass information across to the members of the public. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos. We do not and will not promote anything misleading information, hate speech, violent, or trying to instigate war. We are only here to inform, educate the members of the public because information, they say, is power. So my great people, today again is MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S I don't like using that word case because to me, he has no case to answer. If I say trials, what did he do that he should be tried? But let's just keep to that word, trials. The other day, he went to court for a bail and they said they postponed it to today. And today, what do you think that will happen? And I want to tell our people something. If you are thinking, believing, dreaming, hoping that they will just say MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S go like that, it will never happen. Because if God, to Nigerian government, it seems that God give them their enemy because MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S was their greatest enemy. And they took risk. They broke international law, which they signed treaty to go and kidnap him, and you expect them to leave him like that. It's not gonna happen. I am telling you, the only reason why they will leave MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S to go like that is when MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S signed, agreed that he will never talk about Biafra again. Anytime you see them that say MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S should go, you know that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S, he said that will be the last thing. He is not willing, able, ready to give up Biafra. So don't always hope that anytime he goes to court that they will tell him to go like that. They wouldn't. They have tried so hard. They are trying so hard. They have done all sort of things to him to denounce Biafra. Being somebody that was born for this cause, he is, and he will not give up Biafra restoration. So why I'm saying all these things is that today most of us may be thinking that they will ask him to go or they will ask him to do this. Even if they grant him bail today, they will give him conditions. They will give him conditions. So what you should do, or what we should be doing right now, is, like I keep on saying it is only Biafra restoration that will give MAZI Nnamdi Kanu'S the freedom that he is looking for. The freedom to walk like a free man in the street. The Nigerian government will never give him freedom. Even if they grant him bail today, there must be conditions that will not be favorable to him and to us Biafrans. So, go and cast your vote. Listen to the Prime Minister. Some elements came to my comment section. He said, "Who is your Prime Minister?" He said, "You are in Germany telling us what is happening." Oh God, and therefore but let's watch out what will play today. Anything that plays today, it will never be a surprise to me. It will never pain me because I already know that freedom is not easy. Anytime you rise up to be a freedom fighter, you should be ready and you must be aware of what you are signing into. Any freedom fighter that is feeling comfortable in the place he is trying to live, so let's wait and see what will unfold today. I pray that it ends well, but I doubt at the same time. So keep your eyes on the ball. We'll keep on bringing things as they unfold. Thank you.
Well, it was tough. There are a lot of issues that arose today that are unexpected, but I'm satisfied the way we address those issues on the spot. A little disappointment remains that the court could not do a bench ruling on the bail application today. See, our client here has been detained for almost 5 years, counting to when he was detained from 2015 to today. So each extra day he remains in detention is a blight on his right to his liberty. So every lawyer should fight to have him enjoy his bail, be granted bail, so he can enjoy some freedom from this almost 5 years of detention and almost 7 years of being in exile. 3 weeks is not too much, but I would have preferred a bench ruling today.
But so far today, the court gave some orders in favor of your client with regards to his change of attire.
Yes.
He has been wearing since 2021. That is a step in the right direction. How do you react to that?
Well, it is, even though it detracted from him having to wear his traditional clothing. A little bit of victory there is something to be happy about. So at least he can have a change of clothing since he was renditioned in 2021. So we're happy about it.
So was it? I want to know the reason behind the change of counsel. Is there a reason behind that? Because Michael Zekome...
There's only one reason. Every client everywhere in the world has a right to change his counsel anytime. I may not be the one here on 19th March. By the grace of God, I hope I will be, but it may not be me. That is the right. So you have under the law to change their counsel.
So as you prepare for trial, sir, on the 19th, what's your position on the 7 counts that he's going to be facing before this court?
We've always been ready for trial, but as my Lord stated, trial is not for us to conduct. It's for the prosecution to conduct. Ours is to do cross-examination and put our defense at the end of the trial. We are ready.
Thank you very much.
The bail application is not meant to delay trial, as the prosecution suggested. No, we are ready. Thank you.
That an Igbo man deserves justice in Nigeria. But it has also happened to me before. Yes, I met Dasuki in detention, his Hausa Fulani. So when it comes to injustice, the leaders of Nigeria are united against the rest of us. They use our ethnicity to divide us. Oh, he's Igbo. That's the reason we are dealing with him. Why did they deal with me? Am I Igbo? Or is it because they suspect that maybe I have Igbo blood in me because my brother is married to an Igbo woman?
Okay, is there any kind of court hearing today? How do you see?
I was invited to come and observe the court hearing, and I was told by his lawyers that a bail application had been filed so that he can be granted freedom. Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to this country legally. He was abducted, or you want to use a better word, kidnapped in Kenya, and put on a plane. The Kenyan government is even saying they don't know how he was arrested in Kenya or abducted. So the process of bringing him to court was illegal. So you cannot rectify that illegality with, another legality, which is bringing him before a court and then trying him for an offense that he has not committed. But let's even look at their own legal system. From the court here of first instance, where he was first brought, the Court of Appeal granted a ruling, a judgment, that Kanu committed no offense. A week later, they went and did their rule. They stayed the judgment. They went to the court of, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, even though they didn't want to speak the truth, said that what they did in bringing him to Nigeria was illegal.
Yes.
They were just speaking, maybe they were ashamed or afraid of themselves. They couldn't speak the truth. Otherwise, they would have quashed the charges at that level. Go and look at it. Nobody has read the ruling of the Supreme Court. The ruling will tell you that the Supreme Court nearly discharged and acquitted Nnamdi Kanu. But I think because of the hands of these people on the ground, a lot of water passes under our justice system bridges. So if you are bringing him to court and you have said that he did not jump bail, that is what the Supreme Court said. Because somebody who is living in his house quietly, respecting the law, and he went and invaded the place and he escaped barely by whiskers, cannot be said to have jumped bail. That's what the Supreme Court says. So if he didn't jump bail, what the judge would have said today, we don't even need another application for a new bail application. It's just to restore his bail that he was enjoying before the Nigerian army went and violently violated the bail conditions of that period. That's what they should have done today.
You had an encounter with the security agents.
Outside, yes. I've been having encounters with them since I was in the university.
You were restricted from entering the court.
I was restricted from entering the court, even though my name was on it. And I also had another business in the court, which is to pick up the certified true copies of my own case. Because I want to sue them. I want to sue them for 100 billion for prosecutorial misconduct and wasting of my time for 5 years.
Also seizing your phone today.
They also seized my phone today. But I was able to get my phone back because they still have three of my phones with them, which they might have given to their side chicks. I don't want these phones to go back to their useless side chicks. When they steal your phone, they go and give it to either their children or their side chicks or their wives. So we fought and they gave me back but they didn't allow me to enter to witness the trial, which was their intention from the beginning. I know that even at the Supreme Court, I tried to go to the Supreme Court to witness the judgment. The Supreme Court people did not allow me in. It's the same DSS. How can, and I'm saying this before everybody, Nigeria Bar Association is useless. For the Nigeria Bar Association to allow DSS to be vetting lawyers that are coming to do legitimate business at the Federal High Court, that NBA is useless. But to further know how useless they are, when my case was being tried in this court, the American Bar Association was sending representatives to court every day and wrote a report. It's online. About the prosecutorial misconduct involving my case. The Nigerian Bar Association never came to court to witness my trial, even though they have a human rights body, that part that is called SPIDEL or whatever. They are more interested in conferences. They will go from one conference to the other. They don't stand up for human rights. The other time, before that useless Buhari left power, they went and were clapping for Buhari at their national convention. All right, sir, when he said that there's no problem with violating the fundamental human rights of Nigerians when national security is involved. They clap for him.
Let me interject a little.
Yes.
You made mention of the fact that the way they repatriated Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria was illegal, and which was a statement already accepted by the Supreme Court.
Yes.
But now said, no matter what that illegality means, does not in any way slow the process, that he should go back to the Federal High Court and answer the remainder of the 8 terrorism charges against him. And then the matter was supposed to start on the 8th of February, but the federal government failed to make an appearance, and of course started today, and of course they've listened to the bail application. Now the question is, do you think this case that has lingered for 3 years has become more political than agitation of self?
From the beginning. It's just like my own trial too. Treasonable felony, treason. They even accused me of cyber stalking Buhari. When my lawyer, Femi Falana, asked them that, do you know that in this law, the Cyber Crime Act, that the person who claimed to be cyber stalked must come to court to come and testify?
Yes.
They removed the charges because Buhari know the hair word. Buhari has ear infection. How did he know? Somebody who is barely absent throughout his 8 years in tenure. So it's the same thing with Nnamdi Kanu'S case. What is he asking for? He's agitating that they want to leave Nigeria. Everybody, as I keep saying, is agitating to leave Nigeria. Is that you are agitating to leave as a group, or you live on your own, which they call Japa?
Yes, now Japa.
That is secession.
Yes, now.
Japa is just legitimate secession from Nigeria.
Yes.
Where you go, and as soon as you reach that country you are going, you said, I'm renouncing my Nigerianship.
Yes.
That is secession on an individual level. So if you are not stopping people who are doing Japa at the airport, why do you want to stop Nnamdi Kanu who says, I want to live with my people?
Yes.
And if you don't want them to leave, give them what they want.
Yes,
justice. You can't keep perpetrating injustice on people and think that they will just fold their arms and watch.
So what is that justice?
Justice is to allow Nigerians to come together and discuss the future of this country. And that future must include a brand new constitution, not this military constitution, that the fake one that they are using since 1999, which was promulgated by a decree. Are you getting my point? So that is justice. If that new constitution is made, the constitution can then decide. The constitution can then decide that there will be a clause in the constitution. Are you paying attention, sir? Yeah. Can you move? Can you move? That there will be a clause in the constitution. And that clause will be that if anybody wants to secede, you go into a referendum. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
You go into a referendum. There is a clause in the British Constitution that any of their component members can decide to leave if they want after a referendum. Scotland did it before they failed. They are still planning it again. Let the people decide whether they want to be in Nigeria or they don't want to be in Nigeria. The reason why people like us run for office is that we know that Nigeria is manageable and justice can be done because an average Igbo man is looking for how to do his business uninterrupted and making money. In fact, Igbo land is too small for Igbo man.
So what you are trying to say is that
My wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Nnamdi's TV show. Bye-bye.